I just had the worst day at the beach. I am back in England now. Yes, thank you for worrying about me. The journey looks something like this. That's about it. Anyway, I'm here in Wales now. The first thing I want to go back is have a British fish and chips. But I'm gonna have this differently. I'm gonna have the freshest fish and chips out there, which is why I am in Wales by the ocean to catch my own cod, because apparently here's the best places to catch cod or something, I don't know. And I'm gonna cook the freshest fish and chips in the world in the beach. We got the fishing rod, we got the ingredients, and we're gonna catch the freshest fish and chips. Not the, what the hell? We're gonna make the freshest fish and chips in the world. So now it's time to set the fishing rod up. So you can see it's brand new. Get the lure on, get the weights on, go fishing for some cod. Yeah. Actually a really sharp knife actually. Ah, don't be a prick. Holes seem to be aligned like a sniper rifle. As you can see, this man knows nothing about fishing rods or sniper rifles, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna let myself fix the rod and I'm gonna tell you about Skrinkle Haven Beach. That's the beach we are on, by the way. Skrinkle Haven is one of the oldest beaches in the UK. It actually dates back to the Jurassic era. So this beach was formed through years of limestone erosion, which created these beautiful white sands and sheer cliffs. But this beach has only one access point that you can only get to at low tide. Once the tide comes up, you won't be able to access it until the tide goes back out. Yeah, this actually is happening, but I will get to that in a minute. Skrinkle Haven is probably one of the most interesting beaches in the entire galaxy, and I mean the entire galaxy. So you see this arch here? Well, local legend has it that this was the portal that aliens would use to enter the Earth. Crazy, right? This can be evidenced by the oval shape of the beach. They believe it was big enough and round enough for spaceships to land. And supposedly, the cave that was formed in the beach is where the aliens hang out and do whatever they like to do. Whatever that is. Anyway, back to the fishing. So I had hoped I would have finished the fishing rod by now, but no, apparently I made it even worse. So this is what's happening, right? This thing, that's the normal spinning thing, yeah? But it doesn't spin there because it needs to be on this side. So basically I pulled the nylon out the wrong side. So now this thing just spins away and doesn't catch anything. I have to undo all that I've done. Do it again. So after spending like 40 minutes fixing the rod and making one of the worst knots I had ever done, it was finally time to go fishing. Right, we evacuating, the tide is coming up. Holy shit. Right, evacuate. Our wave just came through and soaked my feet. I don't even make it to the tunnel now. Now, that's going quick. And then we drowned. Nah, not really. But you remember that tunnel I was talking to you about? The only access to the beach, and you can only get to it at low tide? Wow, because I spent so much time fixing the rod, messing it up, fixing it again, the tide had come up and now I was stuck on the beach. That goes here. Right, time to get on with it. On a side note, I was wearing a lot of sun cream that day. I can't even, you see? And because it was so bloody hot, the sun cream actually started melting into my eyes. Birds like, ah! such a normal fishing trip. Just need to check it. Right, we're going. That's it. The fishing trip. Everything. We need to get out of here. Just cook at top of the hill.
Yeah. Just cook. We'll go up there where it's dry and safe. This is a bad idea.
This is so bad. Who the f was this idea to come fishing? Man, it's heavy. Thing is like, it's like f***ing jellyfish. I'm going anywhere fishing anyway. Oh, is that really jellyfish? Come on, that thing is huge. This is steep, and that bag is heavy.
We could have left most of that in the car.
What the f*** going on this for? All we came here is to grab a bloody cod, then take it and cook it. Why the f*** are we bringing the cooking stuff with us when we could just cook it somewhere else? Oh, stop getting f***ing tangled in everything. What the f*** is this? Anyway guys, if you're enjoying this chaos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for flying with Cachimiro Airlines. So, we made it to the top and there is a bloody gate here and we can't really go past. And we already came here so the tide is too high, so we can't really go back and come out of that side. That little path that goes to there, to go down and back up and maybe jump the fence and get out that way. I didn't see how people go out, so the people must have come out somewhere. The people that came up here. Unless they vanished, maybe they're the aliens. So, the actual reason, well, I do remember reading about this and completely forgot, is that this is basically closed because it's dangerous, falling rocks and everything. So we basically came up a really unsafe path because bloody idiot. Anyway, made out of the path now, back into safe ground without rocks falling all over us. Oh my god. So after a quick trip to the supermarket to buy the cod, it was time to start cooking. Not bad. Finally, we bought some fish from the supermarket. Time to have not as fresh fish and chips, but still with a pretty good view. So I've got my little camping stove here. Some gas. Gotta squeeze that in there. Screw that in. Right. There's the gas in there. Oh yeah, there's gas in there 100%. We're finally gonna cook fish and chips now. I got this recipe from Google. Way, Google. That's demoralizing. Right. Whew. Get the energy back up. So I got this recipe from Google, bought the ingredients, full box. We took the beers out because bought some cod. We're here about to cook it. Obviously, we don't have a stove because it's in the ocean now, somewhere. It's not in the ocean, I promise you. And yeah, time to cook some fish and chips. So, step 1, combine the corn flour, baking powder, and turmeric in a large bowl. It is 50 grams of corn flour. This is gonna be I measure 50 grams of corn flour because we didn't buy a bloody scale. And I can't be bothered to go to the store anymore. Been to the store 3 times to buy the ingredients, came back, didn't catch a fish, went to buy a fish, came back, the stuff didn't work, but a bloody barbecue. I cannot be bothered to go back and buy a weigh scale. I'm going by eye, I don't care. What any of you say, if this is wrong, come you and do it yourself.
Flour, I mean, this is 250. So
yeah, it goes without saying, I'm not really much of a cook. Even after having guessed all of the measurements, things just didn't get any better.
what else? Turmeric in a large bowl, season. Tablespoon on what the f? Turmeric in a large bowl, season. You see turmeric for seasoning, or does it mean season with salt and pepper? We don't have salt and pepper either. Come on. They serve this to kids without got bloody hell. Right, that is silky smooth.
So after everything that transpired, it was actually really good to take in the view while cooking the fish and chips, making the batter, slicing the potatoes, listening to the oil sizzling, the crashing of the waves and their cool air. All in all, cooking fish and chips by the beach is actually pretty chill. We can officially say we made the freshest fish and chips by the beach with the fish we just caught. We definitely just caught a fish. It's no bullshit about going to Tesco's or anything. We definitely just caught a fish. We gutted it and everything. Bear in mind there's no condiments on this whatsoever. Potato. It's a chip. Missing salt, but it's a chip. Cannot dispute that. Now, the moment of truth. What does the beer batter and the fish taste like? Oh, nice and crispy. Can you hear that? No f***ing fish and chips, man. Try it. That is f***ing fish and chips. The video itself was a success. Now I have this beautiful homemade, well not homemade, wildly made plate of fish and chips. I just want to have my fish and chips and crack on with it. I'm pretty hungry, so we just have fish and chips and then f***ing get out of here, go back to the hotel and actually sleep. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I'm a bit fed up of it. But I am going to enjoy the fish and chips. It's an amazing view. If you haven't done it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!